What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video, man. And you already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell, because it does go a long way with helping out the channel. If this is your first time, welcome to Hold My Nuts Podcast. We talk about everything semen retention and no fap. If you stumbled across this channel, it's no accident, man. I already know why you're here, man. You're tired of releasing on your keyboards, your laptops, and your desktops. You're tired of being manipulated and dominated by female culture. You're in the right place, man. If you already been rocking with your boy, you already know the love is real. So without further ado, man, let's get into this video. Who can find an excellent wife? Who can find an excellent wife, man? One of you guys asked me to do a video on being able to, find a good woman, like what to look for. So we're going to start here in Proverbs 31. This basically talks about, the rarity of this particular woman. And it starts out on verse 10. It says, an excellent wife who can find. So obviously this is something very, very difficult. These women are not hanging on, trees everywhere you go. You're not going to find them in the places where the world tells us this is where you go to find love. You're not going to find them in the clubs. You're not going to find them, primarily at bars. You're not going to find them in places where, the world is filled with debauchery, and just women out there just trying to do their thing and, live the hot girl summer. This is not where you're going to find these women for the most part. It says an excellent wife who can find. If these women were hanging out in these particular places, a lot of guys would have an excellent wife. A lot of guys would have found that beautiful person for the most part. All right. Now, I'm not saying if you found your girl in the club, she's not this. So if you already have a woman and you found her in one of these places, I'm just speaking in general. OK, just speaking in general terms. Primarily, this is not where you find these women. So the thing about finding a Proverbs 31 woman is you have to be right yourself. God's not going to bless you with this type of a woman in order for you to just desecrate her, in order for you to just stomp all over her, in order for you to just make her life a living hell. You have to be on your A game. You have to be righteous from the inside out, because this is a gift from God. It says an excellent wife who can find. She is far more precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. It says she does him good and not harm all the days of his life, all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. She is like the ships of the merchant. She brings her food from afar. She rises while it is yet night and provides food for her household and portions for her maidens. Verse 15 is key. It says she provides portions for her maidens. So off rip, guys, this is giving us it's letting us know that, we need to be on our A game. We need to have resources. We need to have money. We need to be able to provide, because she's going to use those resources that we provide to, to build that household, to build your kingdom. And you're going to need this woman to be there to help manage and partner and co-labor with you in order to bring your vision to light. She's going to help you do that. But if you're out here releasing on keyboards, laptops, and desktops, your mind is filled with lust and perversion. You're out here chasing women left and right, and you're dissipating your resources because you're paying $40 to see some toes. You signed up for OnlyFans accounts, and you got 3 or 4, 5, 6 of these accounts just to see pictures and videos of particular women, man. You're not going to find this Proverbs 31, because you're not even going to be able to perceive her. You're not going to even be able to recognize the beauty and the rarity of this woman because you're so locked into chasing after vanity. You're so locked into chasing after women who have nothing to offer other than their good looks, which will fade. These women are out here doing things unconscionable, man. I mean, it's really getting bad out here. So in order for you to be able to capitalize, in order for you to be able to find your Proverbs 31, you need to have your spiritual eyes awakened. You need to be able to see clearly. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is you have to be right yourself. You have to be able to discern good from evil, to know this is not the type of woman I'm looking for. To also have the self-control to say, I'm not even going to waste my time going on dates with a woman who I know doesn't have the qualities that will even come close to matching up with a Proverbs 31 woman. Why would I waste my time on this? Right. And that's where the self-control comes in, and also not giving your attention away and not giving your strength away to vanity, to vain women who can bring a king down to a piece of bread. You have to be on your A game, because the Proverbs 31 woman is not going to be attracted to you because her spirit is right. Her spirit is right. Her spirit is for God. Her spirit is to do good. Her spirit is to build. Her spirit is to turn that house into a home. That's what she desires. But she's not going to see. She's going to see the qualities in you. She's going to see that evil oozing out of you, that porn, that lust, that lustful eye. She's going to see that. She's not going to be attracted to that. And you're not going to be able to perceive her, because you're not going to have the patience to wait for her. You're not going to have the patience not to force and move yourself upon her as you normally would with these other females, because you're going to be in your flesh. If you want the Proverbs 31 woman, the first thing you have to do is focus on yourself. The first thing you have to do is cleanse your mind, cleanse your heart, cleanse your soul from these wicked practices. Stop watching porn. Stop, fornicating. Stop, flirting with women are married. Stop doing these evil things. God is not going to bless you with a Proverbs 31 woman when you're living this type of life. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Right? And even if you did have this woman, you would end up losing her anyway, because your spirits will not mix. You're going to cause problems for yourself, right? You're going to cause problems for yourself. You don't want to have a Proverbs 31 woman if you're not right yourself. That's going to be a problem for you. That's going to cause God's judgment to come upon you. Read the book of Malachi. Those who dealt unfaithfully with their wives, God didn't like that. And he didn't hear their prayers. You got to understand something, man. This is a gift from God. This is a gift from God. If you want a Proverbs 31 woman, then you're going to have to be on your Solomon, as far as after he realized all the things he did and he had that knowledge and he wrote these books, Ecclesiastes, book of Proverbs. You're going to have to be living this type of lifestyle. Otherwise, you have to keep messing with the thoughts. That's going to be your portion, the thoughts. If you don't get it together, the thoughts are going to be your portion, right? You're going to keep having to go to the doctor, getting medication to fix yourself. You're going to have to keep, going through her phone. You're going to have to keep, just doing all of these things that you just really, as a man, you don't have time to do, right? The great part of this verse, it says, the heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. The beautiful part about this relationship between the virtuous woman is that the heart of the husband, he trusts in her. She allows for him to have that trust. You're not going to find these type of women, man, spring break, girls going wild. You're not going to find these women, in places where debauchery is at its highest, where, women are half dressed and half naked. You're not going to find these women there. They're rare. You're going to find a dime a dozen at these other places, right? Because all these women are the same. They're all seeking the same things. They all are going after the same things. But the rare women, they're going to be just as beautiful and more beautiful, but on the inside and on the outside, right? This is what you want, man. But you have to be in position yourself to be able to receive. This is a gift from God. This is a gift from God. This is a gift from God. You got to believe that. You're not just going to get handed a Proverbs 31 woman. Do you even deserve a Proverbs 31 woman? Not if you're watching porn every day. Not if you're paying $40 to see some toes. Not if you're paying to suck toes. Not if you're paying to have an account on one of the hubs. Not if you're sleeping around with random women every night, getting soul ties and diseases. Why would God give you a Proverbs 31 woman? You wouldn't hand your daughter off to somebody like that. If you had a daughter and you knew that this dude is just out there buck wild, watching porn and, paying $40 for whatever, and signed up for numerous OnlyFans accounts, following different women just to get pictures. Why would you want your daughter to be with someone like that? Why would God give his precious gift, Proverbs 31, to you? Why would you even ask for that? That would just be you can't ask for something that you don't have the capacity to handle, right? This is a gift. This is a gift from God. This is a gift from God. Thoughts, Proverbs 31, two totally different things, man. Two totally different things. Who can find? It says an excellent wife. Who can find? It's rare. It's not easy. She is far more precious than jewels. This is crazy. She is far more precious than jewels. An excellent wife. Who can find? The quickest way to get anywhere, guys, is the hard way. The quickest path to get anywhere you want to go is the hard way. What do I mean by that? I mean, you have to self-develop. You have to make a conscious decision to change your life. You have to make a conscious decision to change your life. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be worth it. And the harder it gets, the easier it gets. Don't let these words go over your head. The harder it gets, the easier it gets. But you're going to have to make a decision. God is not going to just hand you a Proverbs 31 woman. Man, you got to be worthy of that. You're going to get the woman and you're going to destroy her. You have to self-develop. You have to self-develop. You have to develop that discipline. You have to develop the things you need in order to be able to care for this woman, because she's going to take what you have and she's going to multiply it. Women are multipliers. They produce kids. They multiply a seed. They take ingredients and make meals. These are gifts from God, right? So if you want to find that rare Proverbs 31, you're going to have to change. Otherwise, you're going to be subject to the thoughts. That's just what it is. 304s. This is going to be your portion. Yeah, you might knock them out from time to time and have a good time, but you won't get anything beyond that. And in the meantime, you would have lost money. You would have lost your life source, and you losing yourself, and you furthering your relationship and connection with God, all in the process. It's a lose-lose situation all the way around. If you want to find a Proverbs 31 woman, man, you're going to have to self-develop. You're going to have to become the man that you see in your head. You're going to have to become the man, and you're going to have to merge those two realities together, the man you are today and the man you want to be. And you need to start working on bridging the gap between the physical and the spiritual reality of who you are. Start bridging the gap. Start disciplining yourself. Get rid of the porn. Get rid of the OnlyFans. Save your money, invest, stop wasting it on these females, work out, start eating right, start getting the word of God, finding out what is the way of the Lord, his principles, his precepts, his laws, rules, and regulations, and start really diving in, and then start letting the light shine, the light from within, shine bright on your face, the radiance of God shining bright on you. That's how you're going to get that Proverbs 31 woman, but you have to do it the hard way, which is the easiest way. I know I'm giving a lot of paradoxical statements, but the reality is it's the truth. You can have your Proverbs 31, but it's going to start with you, no one else. This is Hold My Nuts Podcast. Man, if you're liking the video, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe if you've been watching this channel for a while. I notice a lot of my views come from, about 52% of my views come from people who are not subscribed to the channel. So I would ask that you please consider subscribing to the channel, man, so I can keep getting the content out. I love each and every one of you. I really thank you guys for, just sharing your comments and your ideas and your thoughts on the videos. It's really helpful, not just to me, but to everyone else who's watching, to see the comments, to see the engagement. We all build and grow from that. So I really, really do appreciate it. I try to respond to every single comment. It's getting more and more difficult now because the channel is really growing. But I'm still doing my best to get to every comment because I really do appreciate it. And, so, hey, I'm going to holler at you guys in the next video. Peace.